Hello, yogis. Welcome. Let's go ahead and begin our practice in extended child's pose. Ready, feet together, knees open wide, stretching the spine, stretching your arms. You get yourself settled in your space and on your mats. Begin to settle into your body. Begin to settle into your breath. Here in your child's pose, taking a few deep inhales and exhales. Continuing to follow your own breath. We'll take a very low thread the needle. So from your child's pose, just sliding that right arm underneath your left bicep, bringing right ear towards the ground. You want to start to take this further, maybe begin to reach those left fingertips just up towards the ceiling, open the shoulder. Slowly return that left hand back down, unwinding our right arm back to child's pose. And then switching it out, slide the left arm underneath our right bicep. You can take it further, begin to open that right hand up towards the ceiling. Slowly release that right hand back down, unwinding our left arm back to child's pose. From here, we'll shift forward to our palms. So coming up through our tabletop, maybe even keep those knees wide. Press our hips forward, a version of an up dog. We can pull our hips back towards child's pose. Move through that a few times, shifting forward, wait for the hands, pulling back. Maybe even adding in, tucking of the toes, stretch out both feet. Maybe finding some other movement there, or come up into your tabletop, fully move through front now. Explore side to side or circle. Take about 3 to 4 more rounds. Come back to our tabletop, neutral spine. Stepping those left toes behind us, keeping them on the floor. Easy twist, the right hand reaching back up. This time you can add in some wrist circles or take full arm circles. Go opposite way. Bring that right hand back down. We'll spin open to our modified side plank. Sending that left arm up. Here, take some wrist circles. Take those arm circles on this side. Go opposite way. And our left arm is going to pull us up to gate pose, sitting all the way up on that right knee and reaching right fingertips towards the ceiling. And as we come back up, we'll plant those hands down in front of our right knee and start to walk those hands forward just a little bit more. Maybe you soften your hip towards your heel. Getting a little stretch in that left hamstring. Moving forward to our palms. We'll walk those hands back to the front, turning back to tabletop. We're going to switch it out. So right, so stepping back, staying on the floor, twist the left arm. Maybe still some more wrist circles, shoulder. Going opposite way. Bring that left hand down. We'll spin open, modified side plank. Take it in the right wrist or the right shoulder. And that right arm pulls us up, gate pose. Sitting all the way tall, reaching that left arm high. Coming up, plant those hands down in front of the left knee. Walk the hands maybe a little bit forward, thinking hip towards our heel. Coming back up to the palms, we'll turn forward, back to tabletop. And from our tabletop, tucking the toes way out of those knees into down dog. So you stretch here, take some treads, pedal through the feet. Working towards stillness. Feel free to bring your feet a little bit closer to the hands or take a softness in the leg, a little bend. We're going to inhale. We're going to start to shift forward towards a hovering tabletop. Lower those hips. And then sending our hips up and back, down dog, chest towards the leg. A couple more times. Inhale, lift the heels, shift forward, hovering tabletop. And pressing our hips up and back, head heavy. Last two, shift forward, hover tabletop. Hips press up, head heavy. Last time, come forward, tabletop. Hips high, pressing back. Walking feet all the way up to ragdoll. Getting anything we need here. We'll hang over for a few breaths. A little more time if you want to switch your hands, find something new. Bring those hands back down to our mat. Start to walk those feet closer or all the way to touch. Chin to our chest, knees soft. Walk the hands up the legs as we roll through the spine, vertebra for vertebra. At the top, shrug the shoulders, back. As we press down through the feet, we'll inhale, stretching up Tadasana. Exhale, draw those hands in. We'll try slow that breath down, really find it. Inhale, Tadasana. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Left foot back, low lunge. We're going to inhale, crescent moon, knee down. Fingertips can come up or to that front knee. And releasing our hands, lift that back knee, quarter turn to a wide forward fold. Hands to low back, maybe take it into a chest expansion. Return those hands to our mat. We're going to keep turning towards our back foot. And stepping back to a down dog, facing the back of our mat. We'll inhale, look to the heels, look to the hands, come up, forward folds. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Long inhale, Tadasana, stretching up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, Tadasana, stretch, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift. And left foot back, low lunge. Crescent moon, knee down, fingertips reaching high. Hands to our mat, this time finding your low lunge. And then inhale, stretch the leg, nose towards your right knee. Exhale, low lunge, we're going to tap that knee down. 3 more times, inhale, stretch. Exhale, lunge. Last 2, inhale, stretch. Exhale, lunge. 1 more, inhale, stretch. Exhale, lunge. Quarter turn, move through your wide forward fold and keep turning to the original front. Step back, high planks. On our exhales, chaturangas, knees or toes, cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog, pressing back. Look to our heels, look to our hands, forward folds. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Long inhale, Tadasana. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, Tadasana. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift. Fold. Right foot back, low lunge. Crescent moon, right knee down. Reaching up or hands onto that left knee. Release those hands, lift the knee up, quarter turn to your right, wide forward fold. We'll stay a couple breaths, maybe hands at low back, chest expansion. And releasing hands to the ground, keep turning to your back foot, facing the back of our mat. Step back, down dog. Look to our heels, look to our hands, forward fold, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, inhale, Tadasana. Hands to heart center, inhale, stretch tall, forward fold, halfway lift. Fold, right foot back, low lunge, crescent moon. We'll release, low lunge. Now inhale, nose to knee, stretch that left leg. Exhale, low lunge, or tap that knee. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, lunge. 2 more. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, lunge. Last time. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, lunge. Turn quarter, turn wide, forward fold. Keep turning back to our original front. Step back, high planks. Exhales, chaturangas, cobras, up dogs, knees or toes. And finding our down dog, full round of breath. We'll inhale our right leg high. Bending that knee, draw the knee to nose, come forward. Inhale, stretch up. Knee to nose, low lunge. High crescent lunge, firming the legs, reaching tall. Bringing our hands to heart center. We're going to tap our left elbow down towards our right knee. So you're going to cross the body, lean forward and tap. And then slowly come back up and unwind. So twist, lean forward, tap. Come back up, unwind the twist. One more twist, lean forward, tap. Coming back up. Now high crescent lunge. Open arm twist the right arm. Bring those left fingertips down to the floor, reaching that right arm high. Bring that right hand down. We're going to come forward to a standing split. Rock that weight, stretching left leg. Start by bending the leg we're standing on, then bending that left knee in. Bring that left foot down. Right away, weight to the heels. Inhale, chair. Airplane the arms, sweep back, maybe we touch the floor. Left knee comes up, one leg Tadasana, stand straight up. We'll take a balance right away, opening that left knee into tree. You already start to open those arms, open the chest. And know that we're going to step our left foot back to a warrior two, but facing the back of our mat. So as you step those left toes back, turn that left toe all the way towards the back and bend into your left knee. From here, we'll bring our hands to our hips. You can just straighten the legs and maybe take a couple movements in the hips, kind of rock them up and down. Really kick into that right heel. And then re-bending our left knee, reaching those arms up. Extending side angle, left arm reaching down, right arm straight up towards the ceiling. Reverse warrior, stay low on that left knee. Switch the arms. One more, extend side angle, out and down. Now this time we'll stand all the way up, turn both heels in, toes out, 45-degree angle. We'll bring our right elbow underneath our left. Inhale, reach those fingertips up, little back bend. Exhale, bend those knees, curve your spine. Inhale, stretch the legs, reaching up. Exhale, bend the knees, curl it in. One more, inhale, stretch up. Exhale, curl it in. Inhale, stretch up. Unwind the arms. We're going to turn all the way to our right foot. Cartwheel those hands, low lunge. Step back to a high plank. Holding right here. Let those heels twist to our left side plank. Left hand underneath our shoulder, right arm high. Come back to your high plank, square those shoulders, hips. Hold here or chaturanga, high to low, cobra up dog. And finding our down dog. Inhale, left leg high. Bend that knee, draw it into your nose. Inhale, stretch it up. One more, knee to nose, low lunge. Firm the legs, high crescent lunge. Hands into heart center. We'll bring our right elbow to tap to our knee. So twist, lean forward, tap. Come back up and unwind. Again, twist, lean forward, tap, come back up, unwind, one more twist, lean forward, tap, come back up, high crescent lunge, open twist the left arm, right fingertips come down, reach that left arm straight up towards the ceiling. Bring that left hand down, come forward, standing split. Start to bend the standing leg. Now bending our right knee in. Slowly step those feet down, weight to the heels, squeeze the legs, chair. Airplane the arms, maybe touch the floor. Bring the right knee into our chest, one leg Tadasana. First balance on this side, tree, pressing right foot into our leg. Maybe you're opening the chest and the arms, continuing to breathe. He's knowing that your right foot is going to step back behind you. We'll find our warrior two. Take your time, stepping that foot back and turn all the way into your right knee and toes, kicking that left heel out. Now straighten that right knee, hands to our hips again. Just take a little bit of movement in the hips, up and down, front and back. And then settle those hips square, rebend that right knee, arms out. Extend side angle, reach forward and down. Arms in a T, straight up, straight down. Stay bent in our right knee. Inhale, reverse warrior. Just switch the arms. One more, extend side angle. And this time we'll come all the way up, heels in, toes out, that 45-degree angle. Left elbow underneath our right. Inhale, little back bend, reach up. Exhale, knees bend, curl it in, round the spine. Two more, inhale, stretch up. Exhale, knees bend, curl. One more, inhale, stretch. Exhale, curl. Inhale, stretch. Unwind the arms, cartwheel all the way to your left foot, low lunge. Step back, high plank. Hold here. Heels twist to our right. Over our right shoulder, left arm high. Side plank. Come back to high plank, square the shoulders and hips to our mat. Hold here or chaturanga, slow, steady, cobra up dog. And finding our down dog, full breath. We'll inhale our right leg high. Now bend that right knee and draw it open towards the side as you come forward, like an open tree pose. Inhale, stretch that right leg back up. Again, bend that knee, open it to the side, come forward. Stretch that right leg back up. Now knee to nose, low lunge. High crescent lunge. This time keeping our arms wide. So open arm twist. Same thing, reach that left hand across the body. Try to tap to the outside of our right toes. And come back up. Again, crossing the body, tap down. Come back up. One more, cross the body, tap. Come back up. Unwind, high crescent lunge. Full airplane, sweep back, come forward, float that left leg. We're here for 3. We're going to pull that left knee all the way through, one leg Tadasana, in 2, 1. Maybe bend the leg you're standing on a little bit, bend that left knee in, sliding it past our right, rise straight up. This time taking our full eagle legs, cross that left knee over, sink your hips down and back. You can add your arms, left elbow underneath. Continue to let that breath flow, even as we're holding this balance. Continue to let your body adjust and move. You can choose unwinding arms or legs first. And let the second one follow, come back up. Big step back, warrior two, into our left leg. Open those left knees and toes. Extending side angle as we take a couple breaths here. Options, maybe adding your binds. Maybe you change your focus. You maintain a half bind, we lift up, reverse warrior. Stay bent in that left knee if you can. One more extending side angle. Keep those arms wide. Inhale, standing tall, heels in, toes out. A standing star and a horse. Bend those knees, sink straight down. Inhale, star, lift up. Exhale, horse. One more. Inhale, star. Exhale, horse. This time we're going to take it to a high side lunge. So shift over to your left leg. So straighten that right knee. From here, pull your hips back. Fingertips can touch down. Maybe those right toes lift or stay on your mat. From here, we're going to open twist that right arm, reaching towards the ceiling. If you can, come all the way down towards your left hip. Down towards that left heel, feel free. If you're down in your side lunge and you want to add your binds, right hand low back again, maybe reach that left arm around and wrap. And wherever we are, unwind both hands to our mat. We'll shift to our front foot, low lunge. Stepping back, high planks. This time a tree plank. So as we let our heels spin to the right or to the left, bring that right foot back to your left leg, maybe to your calf this time. Really reach those arms out to a T, right arm high. Press those hips up. Breathing here. Maybe try to hold that tree as you shift back to both hands, square to the front. Holding right here, or start to bend your elbows, chaturanga. Release that right foot, press up, and take your down dog. Inhaling our left leg, high. Bend that knee, draw it open. Think of your open tree pose. Shift forward. Stretch up, lengthen the leg. Again, bend the knee, open it, come forward. Stretching that left leg back up. Knee to nose, low lunge. High crescent lunge. Open arm twist, keep those arms wide. Same thing as we exhale, cross the body even more. Tap right fingertips outside of the left toes. And come back up. Again, exhale, cross. Coming back up. One more time, cross and twist. Come back up. Unwind, high crescent lunge. Airplane the arms, come forward. Full airplane. We're here for 3. You can start that transition in 2. And 1, maybe bending the leg you're on, squeeze that right knee, slide it past your left. Rise up, one leg Tadasana. Right knee over, bending the knees, eagle. Full eagle if you'd like, right arm underneath. Think more about just maintaining your breath, even if you have to kind of move, adjust, maybe fall out of it. That's okay. Come back to your breath. Choose unwinding your arms or legs first. Second one will follow. Then that big step back, finding your warrior two into our right leg. Let those knees open. From here, extending side angle. As we take it here, options for your binds. Maybe you're half or you're full if you're ready. Or maybe you even just change your focus wherever you are. You can maintain a half bind, but stay bent in that right knee and just lift your torso, reverse warrior. We'll all extend side angle with those open arms. Inhale, stand tall. Heels in, toes out, standing star. And exhale, horse, soften those knees, think straight down. Two more, inhale, stretch. Exhale, horse. One more, inhale, stretch. Exhale, horse. Inhale, stretch. Now we're gonna just bend into our right knee. That's lifted side lunge. So as we bend into our right knee, fingertips can then come down. Left toes can be down or you can lift. Maybe you have to adjust that stance a little bit, take it wider. Adjust your heels. We'll open arm that left hand. If it feels okay for you to sink all the way down towards that right heel. If you're down, you want to add half bind or take that full wrap around your right knee. And then we'll begin to release our hands, shift into our left foot, take your low lunge, step back, high planks. We're gonna twist our heels to our right and taking side plank with that tree pose. So pressing left foot into your right calf, rather than your hips dropping, lift straight up. Holding those legs, bring that left hand back down, square your shoulders and hips. Maybe you hold or hold that leg, bend the elbows. Chaturanga, release, press up, and take your down dog. We're gonna inhale, look forward, lift those heels, walk, step, maybe float. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair, softening the knees, reaching up. And prayer twist to our right. We've taken a few twists, so think of twisting, then coming forward. Elbow to the knee, or you can wingspan. If you're feeling like you want to take a side crow, bring those hands to the outside, drop those hips down. Planting those hands, think of taking your head over to the side. And just taking that whole long spine, taking it from vertical to horizontal. Keep squeezing those knees and ankles towards each other if you're floating. So either twisting on those hands or twisting from our feet. Couple more breaths. You can unwind your twist, take your forward fold. From here, make sure you're shifting in towards your right foot. We're gonna slide those left toes back. Think of using your left hamstring to begin to float that left leg into your standing split. You wanna take it to your balance, start to lift your chin and chest. Maybe you begin to float your hands off the floor. Now, yogis, another option is you can keep your hands on your mat and take it to a revolved half moon. Walk those left fingertips a little bit further in front. Hand underneath your shoulder. Let that left hip drop. And think of taking that twist. So opening that right side back towards the right and towards the ceiling. That twist you were just in. A few more breaths. If you have your twist, bring both hands back down. Let our head get heavy. Soften the leg we're standing on. Step the left foot back to a low lunge. Either staying on both feet, you can take it into your pyramid, or you can come down into your half splits, fully stretching out that right hamstring. Take whichever one feels better for you. Try to keep pulling that right hip back if you're in your pyramid and standing. We're going to find our way to our low lunge. From here, we'll bring that left knee down, crescent moon. Fingertips reaching high. We're going to bring that right thumb on top of our left. Reach those knuckles down towards our hips, lifting our chin and chest to the ceiling. Then we can release those hands. We're going to flip, so swinging that right heel up towards our left hip. And maybe you stay here, or you kind of spin around those left heels and toes. And then as you spin around, shift forward so you're over that left shoulder, left wrist as we take a back bend and reverse tabletop. Reach that right hand high, start to turn on those feet. Spin all the way around. We're going to find our down dog here all together. Inhale, look forward, maybe walk, step, or float. Feet together, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair. We'll take our prayer twist to the left. Find that twist, then leaning forward. Maybe elbow to knee, or you can wingspan, tap those fingers down. If you instead want to take it to your side crow, planting those hands to the outside, and think of taking this vertical spine and just taking it and laying it sideways and horizontal, just like chair or eagle. Squeeze your inner thighs together. So as you lean over to that side, squeezing ankles, squeezing legs. So finding your twist, standing on feet or on your hands. Couple more breaths. And we'll unwind, square back to chair. Take our forward fold. Now shifting into our left foot to just slide those right toes back and really feel your right hamstring and that right hip pointing down as you float up into standing split. Legs straight out behind us, not off to the side. You want to lift your chin and chest, working towards that balance. Or working to your revolved half moon. Right fingertips underneath your shoulder. Lift up, and then you're gonna really drop that right hip. Think of spinning your left torso open to the side. Reaching back up. Make sure both hands come back down, letting your nose come towards your knee. You can soften the leg we're on to step those right toes back, either taking into your half splits, coming down, fully stretching out left leg, or stay up on both feet, heels are flat, your pyramid. We're going to come to our low lunge for our crescent moon, right knee down, just reaching high. This time bringing our left thumb on top, shoulders roll down, knuckles reaching to our hips, opening chin and chest towards the ceiling. And we'll release those hands. Bending that left knee, 3-leg down dog. Drop a heel towards our hip. You can stay or you can turn around on those right toes. Again, as we turn around, rather than being in your down dog and pulling back, shift your weight forward. So you're right on top of that right wrist. Take that arm overhead. And coming back around. Once you flip back around, then you can pull the weight back into your down dog. We're going to take it, inhale, sending our right leg high. Draw that knee to nose. Step it through, low lunge. We're going to come up to our warrior two, into our right leg. Straightening our right knee, pull those hips back, triangles, reaching forward and down. From here, bending into our right knee. Bring those hands to frame, taking your low lunge. We'll just squeeze that right knee in, take that right shin down into our pigeon. Scoot and tuck those back heels behind us. You can come down right away if you want to add a quad stretch here. Same or opposite arm this way. We're going to start to come back up. And we're going to just try to replace, again, with our low lunge. So as you lift your hips up, kind of squeeze your right knee into your chest. Step it down to your low lunge. And we're going to all spin open. Finding our side lunge, bending into your left knee, heels and toes out, stretching that right leg long. Now, if you want to take this a little bit further, bring that right hand towards your right leg, sending that left arm up towards the ceiling. So rather than being over towards the bent knee like we do an extended side angle, you're reaching towards the straight leg, almost like your triangle again, trying to open your chest and your arms. Bring those hands back underneath us. We'll shift to our front foot and step back down dog. And inhaling our left leg high, draw knee to nose. Low lunge, warrior two. Find that stance, straightening our left leg, hips pull back. Press out, reaching forward and down, triangle. Bending into our left knee. Bring those hands down, low lunge. Sweep that right knee, left knee in to set that foot and shin down. Or pigeon, tuck and scoot those hips and heels back. Sleeping pigeon, or again, you can move to a quad stretch. Same. Or opposite arm as leg. We'll start to come back up. We're just going to replace with that left foot again. So tuck those back toes, lift your hips up, squeeze your knee in, step that foot back down. We're going to spin open to our side lunge, bending over all the way into our right knee. Maybe widen that stance, stretching that left leg out. And now the left hand is reaching down over towards the left leg, reaching right arm high. Bring those hands down, we'll shift back to our front foot, stepping back to our last down dog. We're gonna come to our tabletop, release into our shins. To bring our hips to our heels, sitting up tall on top of those hips. So bringing our hands behind us, you can either, depending, have those fingers turned in towards your hips. You can have them turn out. You can even be on your fingertips. We're going to lean back to our hands, and then rather than those shoulders down, we're going to try to roll them onto our back. Opening up. From here, engage your glutes. See if we can start to just kind of lift our hips up towards the ceiling. Press them forward. And lower them back down. Take that 2 more times. Glutes engage the whole time. Pressing those hips up, almost like your bridge pose. Lowering back down. 1 more. Lift hips, pressing up. And lowering back down. Now we'll come sit all the way. You can either stay flat or come all the way up. Now hands to our low back, engage the glutes, keep those hips pressing forward. And finding our kneeling camel. If you know that you can tuck those toes, that feels okay. Maybe taking both hands down towards your heel. You can continue to look towards the ceiling or let your head get heavy. Slowly, hands to low back. Sitting all the way up, untuck those toes. Just returning hips to heels. Hands placed on the thighs, close the eyes. From here, you can sit off to one side when you're ready and just shake those legs out. Maybe even use those hands, wiggle up and down the thigh. From here, we'll take our bound ankle pose. Soles, the feet together, knees opening up. And from here, we're going to take a seated forward fold. Pop the head towards the feet. Maybe even gently use your elbows to press on the inside of the leg. If it feels okay here, maybe you take just a little bit, kind of rolling an ear towards the shoulder, just slightly. Back down to the other side. Back down, or if you want to nod your head, gently yes. Shake it no. And then slowly sitting ourselves back up, we'll extend our legs out in front. So you can either take this seated or you can take it on your back, but we're trying to get a little bit into our IT band and in the hamstrings. So with our feet flexed, taking it seated first, you're going to either cross your right ankle on top or stack your heel on top of your left toe. And then maybe you start to walk forward. If your ankle is crossing, you can even kind of take that left hand towards your right foot, maybe gently keeping it crossing as you begin to fold. Again, you can stack it on top, keep both hands forward. Now again, if you prefer to take this on your back, coming down, you're going to take the legs up the wall, but again, maybe start by trying to stack that heel on top of your left toes rather than crossing your ankle. Again, you can use that left hand maybe the outside of your right shin. Kind of pull it towards you. We'll take a couple more breaths on this side. And the more you can think about flexing those right toes towards your head, the deeper the stretch. And as we come out of that first side, just shake out legs, whether seated or on our backs. And moving into the second side, both feet flexed. And that left heel is stacking on top of right toes or crossing the ankle. And you can use your right hand, crossing the body. Just fold straight over the leg. And the more that left foot is flexed, toes towards the head, the deeper the stretch. A couple more breaths this side. As you start to unwind, coming back up from where you are, you can begin to roll all the way onto your back, finding your inversion choice. Maybe legs up the wall, shoulders stand or plow. We'll take about 8 to 10 very slow, deep breaths in our inversions of choice. Finish up those last few breaths in your inversion. You return our spine back into the floor. We'll take a bound angle pose. Soles of the feet together, knees opening up, hands somewhere on the torso. Or even let those arms expand out to the side. With very little effort in the body, just bring that right knee up towards the ceiling and let it fall over to meet your left. Maybe you fully stack your legs. And let that right leg fall even further across. Again, very little effort in the body for this twist. Use an exhale. Gently let that right knee fall back open, bound ankle pose. A little effort in the body. Left knee floats towards the ceiling. Take it over to meet our right. Maybe we stack further across. Exhale, gently let that left knee come back down and down angle pose. And feel free to stay just like this. If you want to extend your legs out into your Shavasana. Find about 8 to 10 breaths in this final pose together. Maybe just focusing on how big and deep your inhales and exhales can be. Oh, they can move through your body, how your body feels. Absolutely. Stay as you are. Be in with yourself a little bit longer. Just together, we'll close out with one final breath here. If you're ready, actively placing your hands somewhere on your body. Actively empty everything out. Conscious inhale. Conscious exhale. Release just as you are today in your own body, to you and for you. Namaste.